It is Monday, January 20th. Good morning and welcome to THG News Today with Mervin Hanley. The news, of course, is powered by Carl & Sons Unique Bakery on the island of St. Maarten, with 3 locations on that island at the St. Martin's Medical Center, on the Ponfill, and in Colbay. Now, today is also Martin Luther King's Day, so lots happening today, including the inauguration of the President of the United States of America. He's back, that's right, Donald Trump, and that will be aired throughout the entire day on various major networks in the United States and all across the world. They will be carrying live that swearing-in ceremony, which will take place just about 12:01 p.m. So the world, we are now embracing the next 4 years. We have now embraced, rather, the next 4 years of Donald Trump as our president. If this is your first time here, we always ask that you subscribe to our network's channel. Thank you very much in advance so that you do not miss any news, information, what have you, taking place around the Caribbean and in the diaspora. If you have not subscribed as yet, here is your opportunity to please subscribe to our network's channel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to the news this morning. We begin this morning with news out of St. Kitts. The People's Action Movement, they celebrated over the weekend and throughout this week 60 years, a 60-year legacy achievement, and they had a gala at the Marriott on St. Kitts. On Saturday night, the People's Action Movement hosted a spectacular gala, drawing a crowd of over 400 attendees. The event, held in celebration of the party's 60-year legacy, was marked by reflection and unity, with tickets sold at $250 per person. The gala highlighted Pam's many accomplishments over the past 6 decades, including the monumental achievement of leading St. Kitts and Nevis to independence in 1983. This historic milestone was achieved through a coalition with the Nevis Reformation Party under the leadership of Sir Kennedy Simmons of the Pam Party, the nation's first prime minister and a foundational figure in Pam's storied history. Today, Pam is under the leadership of Attorney-at-Law Natasha Shani Gray-Brooks, who expressed her satisfaction with the event's turnout and the strong show of support. Speaking with THG News Today, Mrs. Gray-Brooks emphasized the renewed commitment displayed by attendees. She noted that following Saturday night's gala, there is a clear focus on mobilizing and preparing for the next general elections, which are constitutionally due by 2027. Entertainment for the evening was provided by Jamaican comedian Christopher Daly, who delivered a lively and engaging performance, and Garlic and the Upper Level Band, who kept the audience entertained with their music. The gala served not only as a celebration of Pam's legacy, but also as a call to action, energizing supporters and setting the tone for the party's future endeavors. Out of Phillipsburg, St. Martin, strengthening police presence and enforcement, community policing and collaboration, and road safety measures are amongst the package of concrete measures that Justice Minister Nathalie Tackling will be prioritizing and implementing to combat traffic and the safety concerns in the country. Now, every day we've heard of many complaints about the scooter riders on St. Martin and the many accidents. So now the Minister of Justice, she has pledged to have a hands-on approach on this, and we'll hear further from her. She announced the steps in Parliament during the 3rd day of the draft 2025 budget debate. The steps include strengthening police presence and enforcement. The minister said the visibility of law enforcement officers in high-crime areas and traffic hotspots will be increased. Another step is enhancing traffic enforcement, particularly targeting reckless scooter driving, illegal modifications, and unlicensed riders. The road safety measures include exploring stricter penalties for repeat traffic offenders, enforcing helmet requirements for motorcyclists and scooter riders, and collaborating with the Ministry of Public Housing, Spatial Planning, Environment and Infrastructure to improve road signage, lighting, and overall infrastructure to ensure safer travel. As it relates to scooter nuisance, the minister said the plan is to review licensing and registration requirements for scooters, ensuring that riders meet age, insurance, and the safety standards. She also plans to conduct targeted operations to impound unregistered or illegally operated scooters. She made clear that road safety, for instance, is not just about curbing the nuisance of reckless scooters or preventing accidents. It is about demonstrating a mutual respect for all and adhering to the very foundation of our societal agreement, the laws that govern us. Laws are more than rules. They are the social contract we enter into when we choose to live in a community. They represent the commitment we all make to safeguard each other's well-being and ensure that our society functions fairly and safely, she said. And finally, in our news this morning, out of the U.S. Virgin Islands, we know that there has been so much corruption under the Governor Bryan-led administration. And the allegations are there, the evidence there. You've seen all these criminal cases against top government, high-level government officials. Now here it is, and listen to this, and I am happy that the USVI, they're getting these monies from FEMA and all of that, but folks will just do what they are accustomed to do there in the Virgin Islands, become more and more corrupt. Listen to the story. In a statement issued last Wednesday, FEMA announced the allocation of more than $1 billion in federal funding to advance recovery projects across the U.S. Virgin Islands, focusing on critical infrastructure improvements. The Bureau of Information Technology BIT will receive $161.5 million for the repair and replacement of communication towers on St. Croix, St. Thomas, and St. John. Meanwhile, the Virgin Islands Water and Power Authority will receive the largest portion of the funding, with $661 million directed toward replacing turbines and generators at the Richmond Power Plant on St. Croix. An additional $205.9 million has been earmarked for the replacement of generators at the Randolph-Harley Power Plant on St. Thomas. These obligations signal a fresh start for the Virgin Islands WAPA's power distribution systems on St. Croix and the strengthening of BIT's communication infrastructure. This, according to Adrienne Williams-Octoline, Director of the Office of Disaster Recovery. She noted that these projects will place the territory in a better position to withstand future weather events and other potential threats once the work is completed. Governor Albert Bryan Jr., who previously announced FEMA's decision to fund these recovery projects last June, praised the obligation of funds as a significant milestone. While the process takes time, progress is evident, he said. The federal government has been an invaluable partner in our recovery and rebuilding efforts after Hurricanes Irma and Maria. And so that will happen in the U.S. Virgin Islands, a total of more than $1 billion. Oh, I just pray that it all works out. Yeah? With that, we've just concluded THG News Today with Mervin Hanley. It's been a pleasure to be here with you this morning. Don't forget, today is the inauguration ceremony of the President Donald J. Trump. That will take place just about midday, where he'll be sworn in as the United States' next president. We look forward to the next 4 years, and hopefully it's 4 years of prosperity, 4 years of peace, 4 years of progress. But we never know with the Donald. Until Wednesday morning, remember we're here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So until Wednesday morning, God's willing, at 6 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time, I am Mervin Hanley, wishing you a wonderful day. Have a good one, everyone.
Maarten Sons have been serving the people of St. Maarten for over 40 years. And the food and service get better and better. From early morning, customers flock to the bakery for their favorite sandwiches, cakes, pastries, you name it. First thing at mornings and last thing at afternoons, folks rush to Carl & Sons for simply the best. There are 2 locations, Coal Bay and on the Pondville. In Coal Bay, the opening hours are Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Sundays, 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Opening hours on the Pondville, Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also cater for weddings, parties, special events, whatever the occasion. It's Carl & Sons. Our staff, we are always happy to serve you. Call us today, the Coal Bay location, 721-544-2462. That's 721-544-2462. Or in Phillipsburg, 721-543-1059. That's 721-543-1059. It's Carl & Sons Bakery. We are here to serve you. Nevis, satisfy your sweet tooth at Feaser's, the cozy spot in Charlestown, known for its mouth-watering ice cream and dal parade. We are open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come in and sample our patties, sandwiches, air-fried wings with fries, hot dogs, rotis, and now our famous smoothies, in all flavors of course. And don't forget to try the famous bus-up shut and saltfish. It's Feaser's, located at the entrance to the Cotton Ginnery Mall in Charlestown, Nevis. They're also available by phone, so place your order by calling 1-869-665-2458. Don't ask about the rest, just try the best.